On to the trader rundown now with Joe Tigay of Equity Armor Investments. Joe, first things first, we have to talk about the Russia-Ukraine crisis and the effect on the stock market.
So Ukraine-Russia has been going on for a week now, and there still is a lot of uncertainty going on with that. Now, we've seen commodity prices rise. That's going to add to our already high inflation here in the U.S., and we just need to know what's the fall of that going to be. Now, the knee-jerk reaction is that the Fed can be a little more accommodative, but with inflation higher, maybe they can't be. So it's interesting to see how that's going to play out.
Fed Chair Jerome Powell is making comments this week, and it looks like that Fed rate hike for March is a done deal.
Yeah, so this is no change. We've been talking about this rate hike before the conflict happened. This is still on the table. So the question is going to be how many rate hikes and how fast will we get up to the top of the rate rising game.
Well, the ADP jobs number is out. It's a strong one. What do you think about the jobs number coming out on Friday for February? How critical will that be to the market?
Yeah, it's actually an interesting place we're at right now. Now, typically we'd be looking at these jobs and saying jobs is so strong and wages are high. Maybe this will mean rates will go higher, and it's kind of a bad news is good thing. I think we're going to be in a good news is good news and bad news is bad news situation right now, given the conflict, because it's more just about how is the economy doing? How is the economy handling this? Are we prepared to take on some of these price increases, price pressures that we're going to get out of this conflict?
President Biden is out with his ambitious plans for the country. How will that have an effect on the economy and the stock market?
Yeah, it's interesting to note for when it comes to Congress, when it comes to President Biden, I think the biggest impact that they could have on Wall Street would be the Build Back Better getting through. He talked about the infrastructure bill that came through. It happened with some bipartisan support. If the Biden can manage to do that in the Build Back Better, have a bipartisan package, have it get through Congress, I think that will be finally some more stimulus coming to the economy. I think the market would view that very favorably.
Thank you for your Trader Talk today, Joe.
Thanks for having me.
Go to businessfirstam.com for where to see our show on TV.